Well, if you need a piece of metal about that big around, you can either cut it out of a piece of flat plate, or you can just say, hey, wait a minute, I cut something out of right there, and I got a scrap out of the middle of there. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to divert air. This is going to be my oil pan. This is going to go down through the center, let air up through the center. I've got a piece of tubing that I'll cut for that. This plate will go over the top of that to diffuse the air with about a 3/8 inch gap. Then that will be underneath that. This is going to be the, I guess you'd call it, combustion chamber area. I haven't decided if I'm going to do holes, slots, make it swirl. We'll figure that out in a minute. The only reason this is split and swings forward is so that this tray can come out of here. What I've decided to do is I'm going to bolt this combustion area to the brake rotor rather than weld it. That way I'll be able to take it apart, and I'm going to bolt this to the tank above it so that this can be taken out and I can make changes to it, more holes, less holes, a slider sleeve to control how much air goes through it, whatever I want to do, and it'll be a little bit easier to do. Cut this off, drill holes in it, make some tabs, or I could just use ready-made tabs that I've ordered off eBay. Much quicker and easier. So I've decided to go with flaps. These will be able to be bent, maybe. Yep. This combustion chamber is made out of the housing of a Toyota Celica catalytic converter. Bent and adjusted as needed. And they'll create a nice swirl. Whether swirling the air helps to make it combust or not, I don't really know. When I started, I knew this hole was a little too small for the piece of pipe that I wanted to drop down through it. I just figured I'd figure that out when I came to it. So, because it has a little bit of a cone shape, I'm going to kind of hope that that will center on it. But if it does not, I have it screwed to the board and I can put the pilot drill back in it. You are about to see what happens, almost live. Whoops. Forgot to tighten the locking nut down. Yeah, the vibration just loosened it right up since I didn't tighten it down. All right, let's try that. I'm surprised that that worked. And now to the size we actually need. What I did was use the old double hole saw trick. Put the smaller hole saw that fits in the hole, and that's your pilot drill, basically. Well, if you need a piece of metal about that big around, you can either cut it out of a piece of flat plate, or you can just say, hey, wait a minute, I cut something out of right there, and I got a scrap out of the middle of there. Well, you weld the scrap from the middle of that to the scrap from there, and you have your plate. Then you weld 3 short pieces of 1/4-inch rod on it, and you have your space to let the air in through. So what I want to do is have a little bit of a draft control that I can close up. Burning different amounts of oil should require different amounts of air. Got to have enough air so it doesn't smoke, but not so much that it cools everything down. We'll make that out of a piece of stovepipe. Wrap a piece of paper around it, get it straight. That'll give me a straight line all the way around it. This is cutting in the hole for the drip tube to go through. And then a hose clamp goes right on here to hold that so it doesn't go in too deep. Take 3,472. This is about the location I want. I'm going to hook it. Looks like the first thing I'm going to do is work on some audio problems. The next video, I'm going to get the oil drip line ran into this thing and get it fired up and see if it produces any heat. Want to say thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next video.